Hey guys, and welcome along to another video. To all you regular viewers of the channel, welcome back. If this is your first time here, welcome. We cover all sorts of GT sport related content here, so if this is a bit of you, please consider subscribing. And remember, once subscribed, make sure you hit that little bell icon next to it as well to receive a notification when new videos are published, and that way you won't miss a thing. Today's video is the next video in our beginner to winner series. This series documents my journey of putting down the controller, turning off all assists, and then trying to achieve my ultimate goal of becoming an A+ ranked driver. All the details of how you can track my progress via Kudos Prime is in the description below, so make sure you go and check that out to keep tabs on how I'm getting on. So, let's get into it. Today we're in Daily Race C in Group 2 around Brands Hatch. We've got 15 laps here, and we're in the Lexus. Cool. Already it's started to kick off, and we are going to, as usual, just try and stay out of trouble on the first lap as this guy tries to chuck it right up the inside of us here. We're going to try and maintain 5th and hopefully finish a bit higher. So after a disastrous time out last time at Bathurst where I messed up the pit entry, I'm really concentrating on not getting that wrong next time. I'm a bit stronger around Brands Hatch, to be fair, so I'm hoping for at least a 5th place finish. In order to do that, we're going to have to be smart with the fuel, and also we're going to have to be smart with how we race. The last thing I want to be doing, especially around a track such as Brands, is throwing it off through being too aggressive. As I say that, I run onto the gravel for the first time there. I've learned to just get out of the throttle in those situations, take the loss. We're down to 6th. But it's not disastrous. As you see up ahead, there's someone in the gravel there, and there's also this guy in 4th here, the fellow Brit. We've just given him a bit of a hit up the arse. The young ghost in front of us, which means we're going to lose 5th place to the Frenchman. Now he gets a bit of a wiggle on. I'm not really up for battling at this point. I'm almost going to get squeezed to the outside there, but I get out of it. He's going to go down to the outside, so I'm just going to run it up the inside. Up ahead also, there's 2 guys battling there for 3rd and 4th position. But I'm just trying to chill out, to be honest with you. Everyone just needs to calm down a little, settle into their rhythm to the first set of pit stops. We're going to stay on board here as we come through Surtees, down Pilgrim's Drop and Hawthorne Hill into Hawthorns. This car is such an absolute dream to drive. I'm really enjoying it. For those who are on the same transition as me, check out the throttle. I'm by no means the best, but the throttle in the bottom right there, you have to learn to control that. Otherwise you end up coming a cropper, especially around here, which I really don't want to do. Up ahead there's a yellow flag. As if by magic, we've got someone off just by, I presume, being too aggressive. So we're up to 4th now. We're going to try and keep this German guy in front honest and hopefully put a little bit of pressure on whilst not using up all our fuel. And fingers crossed, he might make a mistake. But so far, after 2 full laps, it's looking alright and we've got decent pace. We rejoin the action a couple of laps later. We've been doing a good job of fuel saving so far, despite having the Italian all over us. He's been with us since you left, and the German in front has been pushing quite hard. I've been watching him, and as you can see, he's just going to get it all wrong, and he's off. Cones absolutely everywhere, so we are now up into 3rd. So we're in a good place with the fuel. We've got 50% remaining there, and we're a good way through the stint. And we're in 3rd. Happy days. We've just exited the second part of Sheen and we're down into Stirling's here. And look up ahead, the first guy, or the first one out of the leaders, has pitted. He's got 3% fuel remaining, and if you look at us, we've got 30. So we're doing a real good job with that fuel saving. We're going to come in at the end of this lap now. We've managed to drop the Italian a little bit behind us. And as I say, I think he's been absolutely ragging the hell out of it. He's been really ragged in some areas. So I think we're going to be doing much better than him on the fuel front as well. We're going to stay on board for the rest of this in-lap as we come down Cooper Straight here into one of my favourite corners in the entire game. 30, so easy to get it wrong and so easy to spin it as well, I found, especially in these GR2 cars, but this Lexus does handle like a dream considering how absolutely rapid it is. Coming through Hawthorns here, I've got so much confidence with this now. It's been absolutely night and day from where I was only a few weeks ago. So coming through this fast technical bit here, coming through Sheen here, try not to drop anything on the left hand side, otherwise you'll be in the barrier like we've seen so many times before. Through Sterling's, down the hill to Clearways, and we're just going to be really conservative on this pit exit here. Nice and slow, we're through, don't spin, and we're in. So new boots on and a fresh load of fuel. Have a look around and see that we've got 2%, 7%, 2%, 1%, and we came in with 21%. So what that meant is that we just had such a shorter pit stop than everybody else. Just incredible how good this fuel saving can be, especially if you're in traffic. It's something that I'm practicing, even sometimes when I don't have to, so that when I need it, I've got it in the back burner. So we've managed to pull away here a little bit as I almost go wide from the Italian. We've got about 5 seconds there. The two guys up in front, they absolutely caned me in the qualifying, so I'm not going to try and go after them. I'm just going to try and keep this third place now. Keep it within the lines, keep it on the black stuff, and no issues. Let's try and bring this one home. So we're back, 10th lap here, 1 lap on from where we were before. Just coming up to Sheen curve here, and I'm just going to understeer right off. I try and keep it together, but I just spin right round, pirouette twice into the Armco. 3rd place gone, 4th place gone, and it looks like we're going to try and keep 5th, but we're going to lose 5th as well, so we're all the way down in 6th place. Absolutely gutted, but I'm going to have this guy. Let's start racing now. I've got nothing to lose now. Let's try and have him. So we're going to come down the front straight here, down into Paddock Hill Bend, pick our braking point and turn in. Coming up the hill into Druids here, get real close behind him, concentrating, be patient, get a good exit, down the hill, out onto the Cooper Straight here, down towards 30s. The guy in front is going to be feeling the pressure, so he's going to brake a little bit late and run a bit wide through 30s, which is going to give us the run all the way down the straight. He's taking the inside there, good defensive option, but we're just going to power right the way around the outside of him. Change to the radar there, and yes, we are through. Try and keep it on the track. Just about done it. We are up into 5th. Oh, absolutely gutted with that mistake, but 5th, if we can keep that. I think the guys are a little bit too far in front in 3rd and 4th. New set of goals now. Let's try and keep 5th. Fifth place would be a good result for us. We would get positive DR points for the first time since I've taken the wheel, so I'm really keen just to bring this one home as I put in the fastest lap of my race so far. Up ahead there is the German, you can just see him there. I'm going to try and keep the pace up, but I'm not going to go absolutely after him just in case I lose it, as any car, especially one this quick, can turn around and bite me at any chance. And all the hard work that we would have done would have been over. So coming through 30s here, coming down the hill for the 12th time. God, I love this car. It's absolutely fantastic. It feels so good when you're driving it with the wheels, so much more immersive. than with the controller, putting in the fastest time again, although I'm not really trying. And look up ahead, the Germans made a mistake, so we're going to try and capitalise on it now. I don't think we're going to make the move here. It would not have been wise to chuck it up the inside there, so we're going to run through here and just try and put some pressure on him. Through Sterling's here, down into clearways. We're right behind him now. We're going to take a look. I'm not actually going to try that one, we were too far back. As we come down the start finish straight here, I'm going to line him up. He's going inside, so we're going to try the outside. He's then come back across. Are we going to get the run down the hill? We're going to give it a go anyway. Late brake as hard as we can into Druids, and we've made the move. Really happy with that one. Really happy. Up to 4th now. Fast forwarding a little bit further now, we're on the same lap here and the yellow flags are out. This can only mean one thing. Yes, the Italian has had an absolute nightmare, one we are very familiar with, but he's managed to recover it. But we are all over him. We've got 2 laps left after this one. We're going to just pull out of that move. I didn't want to make contact, so I pulled out as much as I could. As I say, we're just going to try and put loads and loads of pressure on him. I know I said I'm going to go conservative, but no, that's what we're all here for, is good old racing. So let's see if we can pressure him. Down into Druids here, we close right up, being careful and patient on the power on the way out. This Lexus handles like an absolute dream, but I think the Honda is going to have its number around this track. Lots and lots of people, as he kicks up some dust, use this. I think there's a reason for it, although it's a bit of a pig to handle, I've been told. It's apparently the strongest around this track. As he kicks up more dust there, we're definitely putting pressure on him. Coming down the hill here, putting in fastest sector, personal fastest sector that is. The guys in front have smashed anything I'll be able to do. Fastest sector after fastest sector for us as we're pushing but staying still within our limits. Do not, almost ended up putting a wheel on the grass there. Coming down the hill again into Clearways and Clark for the final time. Another little look there. We're going to come onto the home straight for the final time. Right, down into Paddock Hill again. We're closing right up. Is there an opportunity down into Druids here? No, but we're certainly going to have a look. Keeping ourselves in his mirrors here. Again, nice and patient on the way out. Down the hill, onto the Cooper Straight. Watching out for our braking point for Surtees here. Late turn in if possible. Bit too much of a turn in. It's our best first sector there, but the guy in front seems to have recovered now. Down the hill again, through entering this technical part. This could be, if we get this right, set us up nicely for a shot at him in the final corner. That's what I'm going to aim for. So we're going to follow him closely here. As you can see, we've managed to fuel well. And we're going to get a good run, get right in on that inside corner, get on the power early. If we can't have a look, we're going to go wide and try and undercut him here. So I'm going to try and undercut, but I just get on the power too much. I managed to save it, but go across the grass a little bit, which is going to give me a penalty. A 1.5 second penalty, so I go potentially 3rd from 4th to 5th. Ooh, that was a toughie. So here we are, officially collecting our 5th place, which could have been so much more, but never mind. We've actually gone from 19,383 points up to 20,224. So almost 1,000 points gained. But the more importantly, that's the first time we've got a little green up arrow on our app here. Could this be the road to something better? But we will have to wait, guys, as that is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the like button and make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thanks again so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.